Great Fairy Fountain. Alright, let's go to Snowhead. I'm trying to think. Best way to get there. Okay, let's use the Ocarina. So after this, guys, I'm going to play some Pokemon TCG. It was supposed to work. Hey everyone, I'm just working out the Discord call with Frosty.
Should all be
Hang on.
golden.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you guys. Hang on. Let me have a look at my audio. Can you guys talk? That's so weird. I can't hear anything. Hang on. Yeah, it's turned all the way up. I don't know why I can't hear anything. Let me check my audio settings. Can I hear music when it plays? No, I can't hear music either. Alright, bear with me. Alright, let's have a look. Sound. Why is it not picking up my headphones? Excuse me. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to work this out. Bear with me. I don't even know if Frosty stream can hear me or not. Ah, okay, I can hear you now. Can you hear me? Hey man. Hi mums. Alright, cool. Let me. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Sorry, that was a pain in the butt. Yeah, that's so weird. I don't know why. And then I just need to change the Discord thing. Where is it? Yep, Discord. Now the only issue I'm having is it won't give me the Discord. Oh wait, hang on. Here we go. Oh, I went to the wrong one, that's why. Hang on. Sorry guys. Okay, I think I'm fine now. Do you guys want to talk?
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Perfect.
14.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's do this thing, guys.
Let's do it.
Sweet. Okay.
Cool.
Are you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I just gotta so I booted up the game. I've just gotta join on. Do I have you on Switch, Frosty?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
I don't think
You
so
don't have
either.
me there.
Let me have a look.
What's your friend code?
My friend code is
Thanks, it's really Chris Hemsworth.
3981 1061
Okay.
0049.
No. Yeah, there.
Exit. We're already friends. Yeah, we're already friends.
Mm.
Mm.
Cool. I'll accept that. Cool. So if I just join onto, oh, that's a different friend request, but I'll accept that.
You can join through me.
Okay, cool. Easy. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna
Have
say I don't
moms.
need both.
No, you just if someone that is in the lobby, you can join through them.
I'm
that you're
just waiting
friends
for
with.
it to come through. It should be instant, shouldn't it?
What is?
I see you, Samina.
The friend request.
No. We're
Oh, I've
already
already got
friends.
you. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up now.
Yeah. I made you my best friend.
Yes, mate. Alright. Cool. Online player. Let's do it. Thanks, guys.
Hi,
Sorry for holding
Selena.
up the stream. Thanks to everyone on my stream tuning in. Guys, if you're not subbed to Frosty and Mums, please go and do that. Alright.
Yeah.
Friends and rivals.
Sub to moms. Sub to moms.
Alright. Whenever you're ready, go in and I'll just join on to you. Or are we creating a room?
I have a room. So if you join with Frosty, you'll be in my room. But let's go ahead and my room code will be on the bottom. I have it visible.
Alright, I'm just waiting for it. So normally when I go into friends, it'll pop up with like a flag next to it when you guys have started. It hasn't popped up yet. Would you want me to search by room ID?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, cool.
64HPQ.
64H. That is not a P. Q.
So it's Nintendo 64 Harry Potter quote.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. I would have never even put that together. Also, I promise to be on my best behavior while I'm on your stream. I promise.
Yes.
I will.
We accept farts and burps, but no foul language.
No foul language. I'll be good. I promise.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's hard for me.
Even mom's dropped an A word here. I let it pass because she's cool.
Yeah, sorry it took me so long. I was out shopping and I was like, oh yeah, I'll be ready in 20 minutes. And then it didn't work out that way.
See, I told you Coconut Mall.
Zed, I'm sorry. I was reading a chat from Zed, and then I called you Zed.
No, that's cool.
I'm also in love with Zed, so that's part of it too. But
right.
I wanted I wanted to tell me about Australia.
Thank you. I'll do the reading.
Yeah, I can do that. Well, actually, you know what? It's funny. I was thinking about it. I'm like, this is the first time I've actually spoken to you voice to voice after like 2 years, which is wild.
Right.
Australia is pretty chill place. Everyone's really relaxed.
Oh no, Samina.
I was gonna say nothing's coming up for me. Like I can't see any maps.
Is that not you that just joined? You don't have the dreadlocks? No?
Yeah, that's me. But I can't see, like I can't vote for anything.
Oh no, because she hasn't started.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah, so we just got one more person probably from exit side. So whoever's a blue-haired person, welcome in.
Australia is really, really chill. It's like honestly, man, you like usually when you walk past people in the street, like, you know, you'll smile or say hello. It's used to be a pretty cost-effective place to live. It's become a lot more expensive recently.
Right.
The difference between Australia and America is our population density is like next to nothing. So like everyone's like in the main populated areas. So you've got Melbourne, where I live, and then you've got Sydney, which is the most populated city in Australia. Brisbane and like Queensland and stuff is like a really popular tourist destination because we've got theme parks there. So like Movie World, SeaWorld, Wet and Wild, Dream World, all that kind of stuff. And then Perth is like on the complete opposite side. It literally costs as much to fly to Perth as it does. It costs less to fly to New Zealand than it does to fly to Perth. And it's in the same country because it's like, I can't remember how far across it is, but yeah, it's about a 6-hour flight. So, like if you fly to Sydney, it takes about an hour to an hour and a half. So it's quite a big difference. I've never been to Perth. Adelaide is like one big country town, which is like to the left of us. My band used to play there quite a lot because we were friends with a lot of bands there. So I've spent a lot of time there. It's kind of nice to go there and like just get away from everything. But honestly, man, like we're the most multicultural country in the world. So like in Melbourne especially, there's kind of like a bit of everything, especially food wise. Like There's so many different, like, you know, places you can go to eat, and like, you'll always be able to find something, I guess, that'll tickle your fancy. So yeah, pretty chill, man. Like, you know, I mean, to be honest, like, I was talking to someone from America, and I think this sums up things really well, and you're gonna laugh, but like, in Australia, if you're a dude and you're standing at the urinal and you're taking a leak and a guy stands next to you, it is quite common for you to start talking to that person, or at least say hello. People who I've met from America are like, dude, if I'm standing at the urinal, I wouldn't even turn my head, like, even the slightest. Like, I wouldn't even bother.
No. I would go to the furthest urinal from that
yeah.
person.
No, in Australia, like, if you're in a club bathroom, man, it's like 2 in the morning. Like, you'll probably end up in a 20-minute conversation with someone just because you stood next to them to take a leak. That's just what it's like.
Crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
So everyone's like, not everyone's like that, but most people are pretty chill, you know?
Of course.
Thanks for the donation, Perthworm. I appreciate it. Yes, Perth mentioned in the stream. But yeah, honestly, yeah, everyone's just really laid back. We swear a lot. I mean, we use the most offensive word that you can think of to describe people as the term of endearment over here. So that's just how we roll. So lots of work, pretty easy to get work. We don't really have, like, there are homeless people and stuff in the city, but like, it's nothing like America. Like, America's homeless problem is yeah, it's a very deep and complex one. Not that it isn't over here, but it's definitely not as nowhere near as bad. So it's a lot easier to get employment and stuff here. I just got crushed, damn it. Hey, thanks to the donor, Al. I appreciate that. Cheers. Sorry, what were you saying, Frosty?
I'm saying that's great. That's actually great.
Yeah.
That sounds like my dream country right there.
Yeah, like, you know, for the most part.
They're death spiders.
Yeah, look, there are. I'll be honest, actually. Normally in winter, we get heaps of, like, what's called whitetail spiders. They're not super, like, they're venomous, but they probably won't kill you. I mean, unless you left it, like, untreated. But, honestly, like...
Oh, thank you, Crystal.
Honestly, yeah, like, I haven't seen any this winter. Normally they come inside because it's warm. Nothing. So normally we get, I see, like 3, 4, 5 in a week in my house.
How many people do you think die from, like, poisonous insects related incidents within Australia?
I don't know. I'd probably say at least snake bites, I reckon probably like 10 a year. I mean, look, dude, like at my old house, literally, if you walk down the end of my street, in the drains, there's snakes everywhere. So, and like brown snakes and stuff, like some of the most venomous snakes in the world are just like, you know, a couple of 100 meters
just
from...
chilling in the street.
Pretty much, yeah. So, gotta love it. But yeah, I haven't, honestly, in the whole time I've been here, man, I've only ever seen a snake twice in the wild, and once it was like a 36-degree day and I was in the middle of the country driving back from work. So I used to work out in the country doing disability care when I was like 19, and there was this snake moving across the road, and I was going like 90 kilometers, which is quite fast, and I was just like, if I swerve, I am going to end up killing myself. So I basically had no choice but to run the poor thing over, because I didn't notice it until like the last second. I felt so bad. Like, I know it's a snake, but it's still a living creature, so...
Yeah, you did the world a favor, son.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Still felt bad, though.
I'm gonna be honest, the snake is probably the only animal in the world I'd have no problem completely killing.
Look, that's so fair. I mean, like, if it came down to it, if it was in my backyard or something, but it's actually illegal to kill snakes here. You're not allowed to.
What the?
Yep.
Are you supposed to let it kill you?
No, you gotta call the snake catcher, man. Dude, we have heaps in my area.
Snake catcher?
Yeah, dude.
While you run from the snake?
Yeah, I'd probably just climb on my roof until they got here, to be honest. I don't do well. Spiders are my biggest fear. Like, I am irrationally scared of spiders. If I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see one pop up, I will literally scream. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you have arachnophobia.
I do. Like, I can't, like, I remember one time someone was like, do you want to watch 8-Legged Freaks? They showed me literally the front poster of it, and I slapped it out of their hands. Like, I didn't even think about it. Like, my body just reacted.
Dang.
I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. They're like, no, it's fine. I'm like, they're like, I know you don't like spiders. That's totally on me. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that with snakes.
Nah, it's so fair, man.
I'm completely fine with spiders. Even if a spider is poisonous, like I was working under a truck once, and literally I had button shirt from, and my shirt, it was the summer, so it was very hot. My shirt was halfway unbuttoned, almost all the way to my belly button. All my whole chest was like showing. This was years ago.
Thanks for that vivid image. I've got it all down pat now. I can picture it perfectly.
Yeah, and a stupid black widow was crawling on my chest, dude. My bare chest, just crawling there.
Dude.
And I was just like, oh, look at this little guy. And I just stood still, and my friend swatted it, and it didn't hit me. But I wasn't scared. I was like, yeah, I don't want to get bit, but I wasn't like, I wasn't like panicking.
No, I would have gone into full freak out. It's the only thing I'm irrationally scared of. Like everything else, I'm pretty good at like looking at and removing emotion and going logically, what is the best thing that I should do here? Spiders? Nah.
Right.
Like get the flamethrower out. Just blow everything up. It's tainted now. If it's been touched by a spider, it needs to be set on fire.
Yeah. I feel like that with snakes. My friend once at work, I was putting tile on the ground, and this tile is like, it was like a hexagon shape, and it was like rock. It was like straight up stone. So I picked it up, because there's a stack of them going up. I picked the first one up, and there's a baby snake underneath, in between the freaking tiles, dude. How did it do that? It was a baby snake. And I dropped the thing, I cracked it, and I just ran the other way. No, baby, no. I get snakes, I can't.
I don't mind baby snakes or them being in their egg form. But yeah. But my cat brings in snakes. That's I'm like a little garden snake. But spider related. So spider related. The other morning I didn't get to sleep till 5:30 in the morning because it was about 3 o'clock. I see in the corner of my eye a spider rappelling down right above me. And I'm like, no. And it's a dark spider. And the only reason I saw it is because I have like a light on in my room. But I couldn't find it. I searched for 2 hours trying to find this spider that landed on my bed. And no. So I was awake for an extra 2.5 hours. And yeah, I have sleep debt. I have not caught up from that one yet. Yeah. But what's funny is that the Mission Impossible thing was like going in my head because late night, everything's funny for me. So yeah, it was repelling down like little feet in the night. I'm like, okay. Yep. Especially on top of me.
Yeah, I think the way I see it is if an animal can kill me, like just by biting me or anything, I think it's fair game that I can kill it. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
That's yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But my house spiders aren't poisonous, so
right. Yeah.
I don't mind spiders all that much. But no, we have the brown recluse and whatnot. So yeah, that one's poisonous. But my house spiders aren't. But I have a size limit. Anything over like a dime is a no-go. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't seen one of them. Right. Yep. Yes. Like a tarantula. So Amazon likes tarantulas.
Oh god, like, ugh. Like I've seen pictures of like bird eating spiders and stuff. I'm like, if I saw that, I'd pass away. I reckon I would literally just transcend.
So I used to live in Okinawa for a few years, and we had those across the highway. They would make their web from one side of the road to the other, and it was a 4-lane road.
Jesus.
And you can see them. They're like 6 inches big and black, and they're like right above all the cars, and I'm like,
oh, that makes me want to throw up.
So when driving from base to base, I had to stop looking up.
Yeah. No. What you don't know can't hurt you.
Yeah. This is true.
I feel that. Also, thanks to 3 months hobby. Sorry that was a bit delayed, but I appreciate that, man. Thanks to everyone who's here. I will probably miss chats because I'm talking to these guys, and I know that they're streaming as well, so I don't want to just like completely take over the whole time. But thank you to everyone who tuned in or is tuning in. I know this was like on a whim last second. I was supposed to do Zelda. I'll be doing that afterwards. So thanks to anyone tuning in. Love Frosty, love Mums. It's really cool to be able to collab with people that you respect in the community and that you've known for a long time. So thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you for being here, dude. I love the idea. I mean, we've been talking about doing the Dragon Ball thing, right?
I heard your chat before about Burst Limit as well. So did you try to buy it on the store?
On the store, yeah. Because I had a whole bunch of I've been jumping hurdles with this. First it was my controller. I fixed it. Then I couldn't associate my Xbox Live account.
Yeah.
So it took me like 2 hours to fix that. So I finally did it. I go to the store. I go into Raging Blast.
Yeah.
And it only allows you to download the demo. It doesn't even allow you to like buy the game.
That's so stupid. What?
Yeah. And then I went into another game to see, like, okay, let me see if another game I can download. And I went to a game called Blue Dragon, which is by Akira Toriyama.
I actually really want to play that. Hey.
Yeah, and it was there. It was like $17, like the option to buy it. And I was like, why does it not let me buy Raging Blast? And Burst Limit doesn't even come up. It's like, it's not even there.
Yeah, you might have to get a physical off eBay, man.
I do. I have to get it.
But,
Hi, Sid. Welcome in.
if you ever get a PlayStation, let me know. Because I'm like, I have every Dragon Ball game on PS3.
I want to, but they're going for quite a bit of money right now.
Really? I picked, so I have 2, right? I have my main one, and then I literally have one that I bought off Facebook Marketplace for $50 Australian with a controller. So that would be like 35
the ones
American.
The ones I saw were about 150.
Might have gone up now because they're getting close to 10 years. I bought it just to play DVDs. I think it's the best DVD player ever. So, bought a second one. I was $50 and I was like, yeah, I could use another Blu-ray player, say less. So, picked it up.
Well, yeah, because Sony is the one who created Blu-ray. That's the best.
Yeah, so they just put it there, yeah.
Wait, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah, I'm not super... I'll be honest, I'd much rather have a PlayStation 3 than an Xbox 360, but this was for free. It was a gift, so I'm not gonna say no to it. Yeah.
So I got
so like, if I can play it, and yeah.
Oh, you go.
I said if I could just play it on the Xbox, then like who really cares, right? Yeah, I'd prefer the PlayStation, but who cares? I'm playing the game the same way.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, look, it's only really online stuff. I would like to play you in Budokai 3 though, because I'm not gonna lie, man. I've never lost in that game to a real person.
Did you look on the Windows shop?
Which one?
The Windows eShop, because they do a lot of crossover with the Xbox, like the Xbox Game Pass, whatever. And they have a lot of 360 games on there.
What's it called? Xbox whatever.com or what is it?
No, it's just go to your Windows shopping bag on your computer, and then and search it up. The Game Pass something or other.
I have no idea what the Windows shopping is. So.
Oh no, it's all good.
I don't know what it is.
So my computer updated to Windows 11, so I have an Xbox button on here. So, if I click it, it will probably take me to the Xbox Game Pass for Windows. And last time I was in there, I was able to see a whole bunch of 360 games that aren't available on the 360 anymore.
I have a Game Pass here. Oh, that's right. When I bought my computer, they gave me free Game Pass, and I never redeemed it.
Which is a good thing, because now you can use it and see it.
I guess. Mm-hmm.
Good night, Crystal. Ooh.
Okay. Indeed.
Oh, yep, I know, right? I have a few friends that have a chipped original.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Maxi, I muted myself. I didn't realize.
Okay, so one thing, I can't do Rainbow Road.
Anything with
we
no
already did
barriers.
2 Rainbow. But yeah, I get motion sickness, so.
Oh no,
there's
that's so
Rainbow
fair.
Road.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I respect that. Sometimes, honestly, I never get motion sickness, but there are times when I play this game and I'm like really tired and I'm like, oh, I felt a little bit dizzy. Are we going 200? Jesus, okay.
Moms.
Surprise!
Doing zoomies out here.
It's the baby park. This is gonna be chaos.
It's not on there. We're crying out loud, dude.
Oh, that sucks, man. You're gonna have to go physical.
I'm gonna have to go physical, which I didn't want to go physical because it costs more money. But hey,
It'll probably only be like 20 or 30 bucks. Most PS3 and Xbox 360 games are cheap.
Burst Limit is actually going for about that.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
30 bucks is not too bad. I just like to save money.
Yeah.
I'm a big money saver.
Dude, I just bought a car and spent like 10 grand, so I totally understand.
Oh, holy. You bought a car?
Yes, I got a car.
Car is my favorite word in Australian accent.
Car? Yeah, you got a car, mate.
You got a car, mate.
You gotta get the water.
Dude, I'm flying. Jesus, I start drifting like halfway through the like other side. Right? Yeah.
And Mom's.
I came in first. Holy crap! How'd that work?
Well,
I asked you first.
Yo, Crystal. Thank you so much. You have a good night. Oh, good luck with your rehearsal. Yeah, I see. I can't find this anywhere. Makes me sick.
Where am I going?
It only gives me Z Fighters.
Fighter
true. Z. There's not even like any of the old ones. It's just Fighter Z.
Frosty Savage says check DMs.
Check DMs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the one. No, this is fake.
Hi, Robert.
Well, that's just rude of whoever made that.
Yeah, I think that's either like Japanese version or fake. One of the two, because I'd never seen that.
Cool. I just pinned Frosty and Mum's channel in my pinned comment with the like goal.
Thank
So if you haven't subbed, guys, go and check that out.
Wait, thank you.
No, it's all good. It's what we do. We support each other.
You ever seen a burst limit cover with like it's Goku in normal state?
No.
Just charging up.
Nah.
Some
That reminds
never
me
seen
of
that.
the first Budokai cover.
Yeah, but I think that's fake.
Yeah, no,
I've never seen that cover. Nah. Yeah, I thought maybe it's Australian or Japanese.
The Australian one has Cell and Frieza in the background, and then it's got Goku and Super Saiyan.
No. So it's like the American version.
Yeah. I'm coming first, guys.
No, you're not.
Not for long.
Not for long.
Please don't give me this air. Let me win. Ah, oh, god damn it. I went off the track.
Oh, so did I. Oh my god, stupid. Why? We're going at 200.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, okay. It all makes sense.
I just realized we're at 200.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
why
I just got
flying
really
off
bad. Yeah, sort of got really bad all of a sudden.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm about to get green shelled. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, why did I do that? I let go of the red shell as I had one incoming towards me.
Sometimes that happens. You have to break in 200. But
But
you
I
never
don't
have
want
to
to.
do it. Yeah, exactly. You never have to in the other modes.
Not if you drift super early. That's how I do it. I basically
Even then,
come out of a drift and then go into another.
But this map's pretty wide. At any
Yeah.
other map, you're screwed.
Yeah, nah, you're right.
Good place. Jeez.
I think I'm getting the cough.
Hello. Yeah, let me see.
Thanks for 18 likes on the stream.
200.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, looking at eBay like 18 bucks. That's
I
not
know,
$17.
Stephanie, that was cool.
That's nothing.
That's nothing, yeah. I thought it'd be more. Yeah, GameStop is selling it used for 18 bucks.
Sick.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it is pretty cheap. Just the CD would be like $13. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, I've been thinking once I get the HDMI splitter, I'll do Burst Limit on stream, like the story, just because it'll only take me like 6 or 7 hours, and I've beaten it on the hardest difficulty and gotten S rank on every mission before, so I'll probably do that again. I haven't done it for about 5 years.
Oh, they're selling Attack of the Saiyans.
Dude, that game, I've always wanted to play that. I'm actually going to stream that too.
It's good.
Yeah, I've never played it before, dude.
I beat it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I was just like, you know, turn-based RPG of Dragon Ball, say less.
Dragon Ball works really well as an RPG as well.
Yeah, it does.
It does. If you do the animations cool, it doesn't feel like stale at all. It feels pretty cool.
Well,
but the animations have to be cool.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball games started out as card games. So, I mean...
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, like, the first ever Dragon Ball game... the first one was based on Dragon Ball, and it was, like, a side-scrolling kind of game. But then, like, the first battle games, like Dragon Ball Z and all that, they were card games on the Super Nintendo, man.
Oh, yeah, I played that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Dragon Ball game. The one with the, that Goku goes up to the Frieza saga?
Yeah, it's like super early, man, and each game represents a saga, so they separate.
Oh.
Because back then, there's no way you're fitting all that story on one cartridge, you know?
And there's a lot of games that only came out in Japan. That one being one of them.
Yeah, that's one of them, yeah.
And the Super Butoden, the freaking... There's so many, dude. Hyper Dimension.
Yep.
You ever played Hyper Dimension?
I have played it a little bit because my friend Ben owns a Famicom, and we've been friends for about 15 years, and he's always had that stuff, so I've been lucky enough to play some like Japanese exclusive N64 games like on the console and stuff. So I think when I go to Japan, I'll buy a Japanese N64. I got a GameCube, so...
Yeah, but you can play the same games right? Like your version, you're not like your version's like Japan's version, right?
No, it's not. So it is in the sense of like, it was still fell under the PAL region, but the cartridge itself is shaped differently. So I bought a Japanese copy of Smash Bros for like $17, the original, because I was like, I don't need this in English. I can play it without English. And it won't go in the console because like in the 64 it has this piece of plastic, and even if you take it out, it doesn't actually read the game, which is like wild. So it works with American consoles. So if you, the only thing stopping you in regards to region lock in America for an N64 is a piece of plastic. You can play Japanese games on the American console, but you can't do it on the Australian one. I don't know why. I think it's because the Japanese ones, so European and Australian TVs back then ran at a different speed, and that's why it would throw it out of whack. So like when I did 𝑧𝑼𝑩𝑺𝑬 on the PS2 recently, and I used my AV converter, I had to put the settings different because it would only display in black and white because it was an American game. I don't know why, but
wow,
yeah. So
That's interesting.
yeah, TVs are formatted different. So fun fact, right? You know Sonic Mega Collection Plus on the PS2 and like Xbox? Yeah, so in Australia, that game runs 25% slower than what it does everywhere else because of the speed of the TV. It's so frustrating.
Wow, that sucks.
It's like you're Sonic and you're walking on the moon or something. It's weird. It's so whack.
Yeah, this is Sonic the Slow Hedgehog.
Pretty much, yeah. Because I never thought about it when I was a kid, and then one day I was playing it on my phone. I was like, oh, I might whip out Mega Collection. I was like, what is happening right now? I don't like this. Make it stop. And that is like probably the best Sonic collection ever as well, so it's really frustrating. I do have a chipped PlayStation 2 as well though, so I'm like, I can just get an American copy if I feel like it.
Right.
Yeah. What time is it for you guys right now?
9
9 at night?
at night.
Yep. Okay. Because I've always wondered what time zone you're in, Frosty, because like normally you'll end around like 5:30 in the afternoon my time, so I don't think we're too far apart. 'Cause what time is it for me right now? It's 10 past 2 in the afternoon.
You're about 18 hours ahead.
Yeah, but the good thing is like when you get to that 18, 19 kind of hour, it doesn't feel so bad because even though I'm a day ahead, like we're still, like for example, right, like my friend KP, when I go to bed, she's usually getting up and vice versa. So like if we want to play COD, I have to play with her at like midnight. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, time zones are crazy.
Yeah.
They're pretty crazy.
I think we're
Well,
1 hour out of
the-
Japan.
Yeah, that's why, because Japan is, well, when we do our daylight savings time, it's either 16 or 17 hours from Okinawa. So it's either 17 or 18 or 19 hours for you guys.
GG's.
So. Oh, I came in third. Woo! Another bronze.
Yeah, Master
That's
Figure
nice,
BB.
Stephanie.
Well played. Well played.
Well played.
Thank you.
How many more do you guys
You
want to
did
do?
nice,
I'm
Stephanie.
keen to just keep going for a bit. Don't mind.
Okay, you want me to go
I'm
back
fine.
down to 150?
Yes, please.
Yes, so I get a chance.
Yeah, now that we're back at 150, Mars, you got no hope, matey. Look out.
Can't wait.
Okay, I'm turning all of the things back on.
All right, cool.
That includes lightning and bombs. So be prepared to get zapped. I didn't do easy CPU. It should have still have been hard. But
that's cool.
Instead easy.
I've just been going random this whole time. I might actually make the effort to pick a track. I almost went to go pick Rainbow Road then, and then I remembered instantly.
Thank you.
That's all right.
I already have one. I'm all twitching because of the first two.
Yeah, so fair.
Ba-da-da.
All right, game.
Oh, for your Zelda lovers, I don't know. I got this from Temu. In a Celebrite.
I can't see your stream right now, but what's this?
It's a little wall neon light thing.
Oh, I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
With a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
That's dope.
Yeah, but it's super bright. Stay.
Well, I guess it's just doing its job, right?
Nah. Of course it is. But not 2 inches from my eyeballs.
Alright, Brianna sounds good.
Oh, dude, I'm the worst. We've started and I am not even ready. I was trying to get the chats up for the other stream so I could see everything.
Yeah, I don't have your chat up yet.
Nah, that's cool, no stress. I only got Frosty's up, I haven't gotten yours up either because I ran out of time, so I'll do that.
It's all good. I only got a couple people anyway.
I think what I might do is I might get your stream up on my phone because I only use one screen a lot of the time when I stream. I don't have enough room for Streamlabs, 3 chats, stream elements. You know?
Oh, no, so what I do is I leave my browser open, and I have your guys' windows, your channels on 3 different tabs, and I just pop out the chat.
Yep. Okay. Makes sense.
So, and then I make it squished onto my screen, so I have. And I should have put it on my TV because I got 43-inch TV sitting here with my computer background on it.
Hell
Just
yeah. Just chilling.
With my. Yeah, just chilling with my Harry Potter background. Yeah.
I'm actually going to go to my nan's house and hang out with her and watch some Harry Potter soon. We went and saw every single Harry Potter film together from the time I was 6 till the last one came out. So pretty keen to watch them all with her again. So I think we're up to the 4th or 5th one.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I made her watch the Fantastic Beasts films as well. We went and saw the stage play. Like everything Harry Potter, the first time I consumed it, my grandmother was there.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty dope.
Yeah, that's like my girls and my mom. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's always, I don't know how it, like, she just offered to take me to the first one, and then she was like, oh, this is actually pretty sick, and then she just kept coming with me, so.
That's super sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the way he waved that wand, you know? But yeah, my nan's like, she's become immobile kind of in the last like couple of months, and I feel really bad for her. So I'm like trying to like, you know, be a good grandson and like text her and call her when I can, and you know, go over there every few weeks and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, Savage asks you if you're gonna play Hogwarts.
Who asked me?
Savage.
I want to, but like as I'm sure you guys already know, the list of games that I have for the channel is like immense. So yes, but when? I don't have answers to that. Yeah.
So the answer is yes, but not this year.
No, definitely not. I reckon I can get through my list by probably this time next year. I've played about, I think, almost 90 different games on the channel. And I've when I say completed, not necessarily 100%, but I finished about 75 of them. Some of them are just like, you know, casual games or whatever. But yeah, usually if I start something, I'll finish it. And then I've had a few mishaps like Pokemon Stadium resetting.
What?
Yeah, dude. So
yeah,
when I first started streaming, man, I doubled my subscriber count by streaming with the worst AV converter you've ever seen in your life and my N64, and I was using my Pokemon from my game in my playthrough. I was in round 2. I had the Master Ball of the Prime Cup left, and I had one of the Challenge Cups. I had been streaming for 5 hours. I turned the console off for 10 minutes to give it a rest, and I went and like ate some food. Came back, original title screen had just wiped. I've had that happen with Pokemon Stadium 2 twice as well, but I managed to actually beat that game the other week, so I've officially beaten Pokemon Stadium 2. But yeah, dude, I was devastated because honestly, I had my Pokemon Blue And so what I did was I traded the level 50s I had from that over to Pokemon Gold. I used the glitch to duplicate them, sent them back, and then what I did was I then leveled the rest of them to 100. So I had the same team for 50 and 100, and I spent... So I played it on the 64 with a 3x speed, like the 𝑑𝳬𝑬𝑬 Game Boy. It still took me like 27 hours to grind my whole team from 50 to 100. I reckon I went through the Pokemon League over 100 times. I had not like max money by the end of it.
Wow.
And then the actual series itself, I think we streamed it for about 70 hours. And then I even did a playthrough of Pokemon Red just to get the Thunder Wave TM for my Zapdos. And then I was like, well, I guess I could just turn this into a whole stream. So I did them both at the same time. So I spent about 125 hours on that series all up with everything that I did, and it reset. So I reckon when I get to 2,000 subscribers, that's going to be what I'm going to do. So we're going to start Pokemon Stadium 2 from scratch very, very soon. When I say from scratch, I'm going to use the same save file. I'm just going to do everything all over again. So, yeah, I'm really excited for that. But yeah, I had Spirit Tracks game-breaking bug on the Wii U, and I can't re-download the file, so can't do anything about that. Doom 2, that glitched, literally, so if you save at a particular point in this level, the elevator in the level, for whatever reason, will never rise. And then I was like, I'm not doing that again. That took me an hour, so I turfed it. Everything else I finished.
Wow. And then your Final Fantasy 16 was having a problem too.
Oh, dude. Every time I think about that, there's a pain in my soul. I really want to play that game, but like, you know what, honestly, I should have just returned my PS5 when it happened. Like, there's nothing wrong with the PlayStation 5, but I know if I changed console, I reckon I wouldn't have had the same issue. So, for anyone who's watching in Frosty's stream, basically the short version is, every time I get to the combat tutorial, which is about 20 minutes in, where you look like in that pig pen, it'll zoom out from the guy who's like across from me teaching me combat. I can't remember the name. And then the game freezes. That's it. I cannot get past it. I've uninstalled it. I've reinstalled it. I've wiped all the files off of everything. And it just, unfortunately, yeah.
Editorial.
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I would be very mad.
Someone at Square Enix was like, let's just screw with this guy.
Let's just screw over Exit.
Dude, that was like, honestly,
Did you join?
so sad. I was just like, bought the PS5 specifically for that game.
That is very unfortunate, yeah.
That's alright, I played the 𝑺𝑼𝑩𝑺𝑬 remake after that, and that's one of my favorite games ever now.
Ooh, dude. I still have to buy that game. Is it still going for full price?
Oh, really, dude? It's so good. I'm surprised you haven't. I believe so.
I don't play many horror video games.
Me either.
So I have Resident Evil 4. I can't play it. My husband left it behind, and I can send it to you.
I think Frosty passed out from your generosity.
I know.
Huh? Oh, you were talking to me? I thought you were talking to Exit.
Dude, why would she send me an American copy? It's not gonna be any good to me.
Yeah.
You silly duffer.
I was thinking about something. I spaced out for a little bit.
Full goober moment. It's okay. We all have them.
I think you need a snap.
Yeah, sugar.
Sugar spice and everything nice.
Exit. I see you, Exit.
Do you?
No, not anymore, no.
Not anymore.
Hey, Frosty.
Oh, hey,
not
Mom.
No, Frosty.
I told you.
Dude, I never played this anymore, and every time I play it, I'm like having so much fun. I do it on autopilot. Like when we're talking, I honestly don't even think about what I'm doing in the game. It just happens.
That happens while, I don't know if you drive, but driving, that happens too. You know, like, did I really do that red light without even realizing I did? How did I do it? Like, That's happened to me where I've stopped at green lights before.
Yeah, I don't.
Happened,
I get that.
You're an autopilot. It doesn't happen often, but it's happened before where, like, the light is green, and for some reason my brain perceived it as red, and I'm just thinking about something.
Oh, it happens.
And
I mean, look, I feel like it's really nice. Everyone that gets in the car with me, they're like, honestly, you're like one of the best drivers ever, and I think it's because you're like, people say to me, they're like, you're so relaxed, but not to the point where you're not paying attention. Like, if anyone pulls out in front of me, man, I just like don't even have to think about it. And I've done delivery driving. I've driven all over the country, like with my band and stuff. So like, yeah, I get what you mean, man. It's just autopilot for me. I don't even have to think about it. It all comes natural.
What's the instrument do you play?
I did vocals in my old band, man.
I'm sorry?
Vocals?
You're a singer.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know you were a singer.
I wouldn't necessarily call it singing, but yeah.
Okay, so it's like rage singing?
Yeah, so I did heavy vocals. What kind of music? So more... Yeah, like screaming. So like I did a combination of high and low vocals. Mainly, so I had like a mid-range and I kind of focused on that. And then sometimes I go higher and lower. But I think the best compliment that I used to get about it was they were like, your vocals, I've never heard anyone sound so pissed off like doing vocals. And they're like, it's great. Sorry if I'm not supposed to say that. But yeah, they're like, you know, it's just, I don't know. I used to...
You're mad at the microphone or? Like...
No. Like, I don't know, man. Well, like, look, the music I used to write, I used to be a very angry person, man. Very...
Rainbow Road.
And yeah, like the lyrics that I used to write were extremely dark, man. So it was just kind of came with the music.
I see.
So, you know, but it was an outlet.
You want to sing something for us, Hector?
Not really, no. I think my mic would probably peak and blow up.
Okay, Brianna, I can't do Rainbow Road. So, did that get picked? No, Vancouver got picked. Thank you. So yeah, I already did 2 Rainbow Roads and I'm feeling nauseous. I can't do any more or I'd have to stop playing.
White Eagle Ranger's nan is 107 years old, dude. That's wild. What an innings, mate.
I really want to hear you sing, though. I really want to.
I'll send you. No, that's fine. I'll link you my stuff.
Yes, please.
So,
yes, please.
I personally think that the last release we did, I put so much pressure on myself that I don't think it's my best vocals, but it still sounds like good. It was all recorded in a garage, man. We literally just went DIY for everything.
Wow.
Well, that's the best music.
Yeah, the only thing that I don't really like about the recording is the kick drums just don't sound that great. Everything else is pretty good, so...
Oh, no. That's the best part, though.
No, when I say they don't sound that great, like, it's only really when... Like, there's this one part in one of the songs, and it's got, like, a lot of single kicks in it spaced out, and it just sounds... It doesn't have the oomph, but like, trust me, there's a fair bit of double bass and stuff like that in it, so you'll hear it.
So it's a metal band?
Oh yeah, it's a mix of, I call it mosh metal. It's a mix of metal and hardcore. So I grew up on like, you know, a lot of thrash metal, and then I got into like hardcore when I was probably about, like metalcore and hardcore when I was like 14, 15, and spent most of my life going to shows and, you know.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I don't go as much anymore because, honestly, there's a lot of drama in the Australian hardcore scene at the moment. It's just for a music scene that's, like, obsessed with hating the police, they're obsessed with policing each other. So I just kind of, like, I'm almost 30 now, man. I can't be bothered with that stuff. Like, I want to go to the show, mosh, you know, jump off the stage, maybe do a flip, and then go home. That's what I want to do.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I don't know, like, when I used to play, man, like, I used to get so into it. Like, literally, there's a photo of me after one set that we played, and I was quite drunk and I used to never play drunk, and I don't really remember this, but I've seen the footage. During the last part of our last song, I literally grabbed the microphone and like shoved it into my face like about 12 times repeatedly. And then
Oh no.
I woke up the next day and I'd split the front of my head open and had 2 black eyes, and I had work on Monday. And when I went into work on Monday, my boss was like, all right, in my office, and he was like, what's going on with you? I'm like, I got in a fight. And he's like, who with? And I looked him dead in the eyes and I was like, myself.
Oh gosh.
It was so
Hilarious.
funny. But I don't miss being like that, man. Yeah, I was just so angry. So this is about 5 years ago now, so it's a long time ago. It was fun, but yeah, I did a lot of damage to myself in that period.
I did, Stephanie. I did. You saw that, Stephanie?
Okay, thank you, Brianna, for joining.
Thanks, Brianna. Appreciate it.
Bye, Brianna. You can still hang out with us.
It's so funny how I say Brianna, you say Brianna.
Brianna, yeah. You say Brianna.
That's usually how we say it, yeah.
I think people I know, I think they say Brianna.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Have a good night.
I say things funny.
Flogged himself.
There's one that people always give me crap is I say verdict.
Verdict? Verdict?
Yeah, people say verdict, but I say verdict.
I mean, look, each their own.
I don't know how to like start it in my brain, but all my life I just always said it like that.
You know when I stopped caring about how people say things? When the Pokemon Arceus got released. I stopped caring after that because it was always, it's Arceus, it's Arceus, it's Arceus, it's Arceus. And I'm like, you know what?
Oh my gosh, it's obviously Arceus. Come on.
Really?
It is, yeah, Arceus. Yeah, ARC is an arc.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, look, an arc makes sense.
Yeah, and then EOS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arc,
No,
yeah, because
So it's
like the arc is usually, even in Final Fantasy games, is like something, you know, like this stores.
It's interesting that you say that because most of the people that I've hung out with, I feel like they say Arceus.
Yeah.
But Arceus, like, sounds cooler. It sounds better too.
Arceus? No, Arceus. That's how I say it.
Yeah. It just sounds like, if you say Arceus, it just sounds like you're putting naughty words in front of it.
Exactly.
The thing is that Luigi said it well. It doesn't even matter how people pronounce it. People get really anal about
Yeah,
this
no,
stuff.
I don't really care either.
It doesn't even... It's fun to discuss, but it's like the same thing with Titus and Titus, right?
Tomato, tomato?
Well, nobody says tomato. Except Gordon Ramsay.
We're doing Shine Thief.
I don't know, man. I know some old school Italians from like my family's side who say that. Are we doing a battle?
We're going to battle.
All right.
What's
We're gonna do...
exit?
Which one?
What I already picked.
I went the SNES one.
I went to Dragon. Exit. Which other languages do you speak? Just English?
Just English, man. I mean, look, this is gonna sound so cringe, but I've watched like 500 animes, so if someone's speaking Japanese, I instantly know that they're talking Japanese. Can I understand everything they're saying? No, but I can sometimes piece bits and pieces together. Yeah, words.
Yeah.
So
kind of like, yeah, that's kind of like what most people can do after watching a lot of anime. You pick up on certain phrases and certain
last names, anything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I hear a last name and I instantly know, like I had a guy the other day, I can't remember exactly what his last name was, but I was like, if you don't mind me asking, not to be rude, is your last name Japanese? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, I knew it.
And then
we were just talking
about
watching
anime.
Yeah.
I've been watching anime, I know this.
When you've read this many mangas and you've watched this many animes, your skills become untapped. What can I say?
Who the heck hit me with a green shell?
Not me.
I got it. Come on, speed up. Let's go. No. Why am I going so slow, dude? Jesus.
Because you have this shine.
Oh, okay. I haven't played this mode before. Dude, no one's hit. I was literally about to say no one's hit me for a minute, and then I got hit.
Ian, I swear to goodness, Ian. Ian, what are you doing?
Ian's not holding back.
This is a team effort, Ian.
I put no teams.
Of course I freaking passed it. And he got it again, for crying out loud. That's so stupid. I took it off of him, and then I passed the shine, and then he got it again.
Frustrating.
I hit him.
You say it the same way, Black Metal? Yeah. Black Metal says Arceus as well. There you go.
But that sounds like butt. It sounds like butt.
I was literally about to say Perthwin was like, it sounds like you're saying Arceus.
Yeah, it does sound like you're saying that. How did I not get Stephanie? Stephanie! It's mine, it's mine!
No! Oh, dude, I was so close.
It's all mine.
Dude, I'm so glad that work cancelled on me today because I still get paid and I get to do this instead.
What happened to work? Oh, for crying out loud. That's cheese.
So I do, I work in insurance, and then I am also a qualified youth worker. So I work, on Thursdays I go to 2 schools and I do lunchtime interaction with students where like we just, excuse me, talk with them. You know, offer them like if they are asking about, particular things in the community or services, we just play basketball, we bring some food along, bring some like music speaker, and we just kind of just hang out, so, and then after that, I'd normally do a drop-in space where after school, kids can come and hang out, and we play PlayStation and like board games and table tennis and all that kind of stuff, so it's just kind of like to give a safe space for youth to interact. Long story short.
I'm Andres, welcome in.
That is so cool, man.
Yeah,
like
it is.
Important.
Oh, nah, man. But this is what I've always wanted to do. So I've done a lot of different types of youth work and disability support, but this particular kind of work is what I've always wanted to do. So the good thing is, though, if they cancel with less than 24 hours notice, because I'm casual, I get paid still. And, dude, I get paid $46 an hour. So I'm going to get paid like 150, 200 bucks. It's only a short shift today, but I'll get that for doing nothing.
You get paid 140 bucks an hour?
No. I get paid $46 an hour, but for the whole day, it'd be about 140.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, for about 3 hours.
Wow.
So,
well, yeah, it's not a lot of hours, but it's...
Yeah, but then there's days where I do, 5-6 hours, and if I do 5 hours there, I will make just a little bit more money than what I would working 7.5, 8 hours at my other job.
Exit. I'm looking to move to Australia. Do you have any advice for me?
Seriously?
Yeah, I've traveled the whole world. I've lived in like 3 different countries.
Honestly, man, I think the biggest piece of advice I have to you is be prepared for a culture shock. Because I'm like, people
Culture shock?
Yeah, like I think people who come here from America think that it's definitely similar, like obviously we share similarities, but like Americans are so, I think they're a lot more polite, I think, than we are, in the sense that we're polite, like we're friendly, but we're just so casual about everything. Like, you wouldn't be surprised you're walking down the street and you're hearing 2 people having a casual conversation and they're just talking in the most vulgar way possible. But that's just what it's like here. And then obviously just, yeah, like I think a lot of people, like my friend Felix, right? He moved here from America. He's from Pennsylvania and he's been here for over 10 years now. He served in the American Army over in Iraq and stuff. So like he was very much an American. And he said to me, I would never move back to America, even if you paid for me to move there. He's like, this country, in comparison to America, is like a candy store where everything's almost just about free.
How does your healthcare work?
Well, that's what I was about to say. Healthcare, so it isn't as accessible now as what it used to be. But like, So you used to be able to go and see a doctor, any doctor, bulk billed. What that basically means is that you would not have to pay to see a doctor. So that would be covered by Medicare. Now, there are still some clinics that do bulk billing, but even still now, if you go and see like if I go and see a psychologist and it costs me $160, I'll get like 70% of that back still. It'll just be rebated. Wow. So
if you have the Medicare, right?
Yeah. But even if you don't have Medicare, like
you say you don't have any insurance, you just landed on the country and you get sick. Okay, whatever reason. And you want to go to the doctor. What does that look like?
It's about $40. But the other thing I was going to say is here you can also get medical certificates online for about $30. So you don't even have to go and see a doctor if you don't want to. And a lot of places will charge you less for a phone consultation. So yeah, usually it's about 40 Australian dollars, which would be the equivalent of probably somewhere between $25 to $30 American.
What does the wait time look like?
It's not that bad at all, man. Like usually, look, if you call it like maybe like 11 or 12 o'clock on the day that you're sick, there's a chance you might not be able to get in. I am like going the worst way. Okay. But yeah, I guess it really depends, you know, like with my doctor I've been seeing my whole life, sometimes I have to book like a week in advance with her, but I also live in the fastest growing and developing area in Australia. So the amount of people that live here now in comparison to 10 years ago is insanity. I just bomb myself.
That's happening all over the world, really.
Oh, 110%. But yeah, like the West, if you're going to move somewhere, man, I would say Melbourne. Sydney is a lot more expensive.
I was thinking of moving in with you.
Sure, man. Why not? If I need a house, man, and you decide you want to, I mean, by all means. As long as
I would, like, all jokes aside, I would 100% move to Australia. If I knew it was possible and if I have the conditions in terms of, like, I would have a means to make money.
Yeah.
Like, say, if I was doing YouTube, like, a career on YouTube and I could do that, then I wouldn't even think about it. I'd just get myself away.
Well, I was gonna say, man, like if you ever moved to Melbourne, I've done a lot of phone jobs here. Like everything from gas and electricity to sales to customer service. Like I've done it all, man. So like I know how easy it is and I know all the right things to say. So if you ever moved here and you just needed to secure a job just so you had something and then you're like, I might look around once I'm a bit more comfortable. Yeah, I got you.
That's crazy, man.
It's so easy to get a job here, man. It is so, if you don't have a job and you're on Centrelink, you're probably, like, this sounds awful and it's definitely not the same. Like, I don't want this to be a blanket statement, but there are a lot of people out here who will just, like, they're happy to just, like, not work because, so Centrelink, basically, you get a payment, like, from the government every 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Government settlement. I know what that is. Yeah.
But over here, it's less generous than it used to be. Like, we used to get more. But during COVID, man, everyone who wasn't working, we received a pay. I got literally $1,200 every 2 weeks for nothing, just because we were on lockdown.
Whoa. What the?
Yep. So we were in lockdown for on and off for a year, and we were paid for 10 months of that, $1,200 a fortnight, $1,250, and it depends on each person. The only thing that sucks is, so how our tax works, man, it's not like America where you have to do your own tax. Well, you do, but like your tax automatically gets taken out of your pays and stuff. So we don't have to deal with that. And then what'll happen is usually we normally end up getting a tax return in July. So they'll normally end up taking a little bit too much from us. We'll work it out. You put deductions in. So like maybe your phone, fuel, public transport costs, whatever. And then they'll give you a lump sum back. Might be 1,000, might be 2. It really depends. So
that's exactly how it works here, though.
Oh, okay.
It's the same thing.
I didn't realize that it was automatically taken out of your wages.
Yeah. Say for example, if you start, they take it off of your check. They show you when you get a. Well, this is how it worked for me. Whenever I got a paycheck, there's a paycheck stub, which is the top of it, and it shows like how much you get paid hourly, and it shows like how much you would get paid, and then how much, well, you would get paid, I mean, by it shows how much they send to the government in taxes, how much you pay in taxes.
Okay, that makes sense. Also,
Yeah, they take it out of your check, and if you have like, doesn't matter. Anyway.
no, I was
go
gonna
ahead.
just say quick timeout. I need a pee.
Okay.
Oh, did we
Okay,
just
hold on.
start?
Yeah, just go pee. We'll
All right, hang
just
on. I'll
be-
be super quick. All right, be right back, stream.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
So, Metal, are you on lunch break or are you off today?
Yeah, Stephanie, you can come with me. Are you really? Are you sure? It'd be nice to go. I've always gone alone. Whenever I've done trips, I've always gone by myself, but it'd be nice to do it with someone. It'd be very nice. I don't mind, Stephanie. If you want to come, just let me know. Bring your dog, bring your family, whoever you want to bring. Let's do it.
Is there a way to pause this when we get in there?
No, it's online. You're not pausing this.
Rude.
I'll wait back here for him so we can be on equal footing.
Yeah, because you guys are like equal.
I'm gonna try and push him. Doesn't really work.
Really?
Communication.
Well, that's weird. That's weird.
It's because he's AFK. It does that. It's gonna shut the thing down. Yep.
A communication error?
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
because he wasn't moving, the game kicks you out.
Oh, okay. Can I rejoin?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Stephanie, where do we meet? Where do we meet? Me and Stephanie, and we're coming over. Is that exit?
Yeah, done. Say less.
We're coming over.
What's the code again?
It's remember?
6-4.
Remember the
Harry
code I
Potter?
gave you?
Oh wait, no, I've got it
Potter,
here. Don't worry. Yep. All good, matey.
64 HPQ. I would be a good teacher.
Let's go.
All those
You
good,
would?
nice little references. You would though. I agree with. You've got a good way. The way you deliver stuff, man, is good.
Yeah, I the way I learned in school was like that. Like I always did good in school, but I never studied or did anything.
Mhm.
And I was always, I mean, I'm not smarter than anyone, but I always had an easier time because that's how I learned stuff, right? I remembered it through I associated it with memories or things I liked.
No,
So
that's
that I-
good.
That I had a reason to remember it because I don't care like how to do fractions or whatever, so I had to like find ways to make it interesting for my brain to want to learn it, right? I can't join Moms, I don't know why.
Oh, you can't join?
It's not letting me join you.
Well, that's just rude.
It's very
Oh.
rude.
Is it saying
It-
spectating?
No,
I think we
I
have to.
I click Moms and it doesn't let it, the join is like grayed out. Doesn't let me click it.
Probably because I'm in the middle of a race. I got flattened. That was weird.
You're in the middle of a race?
Yeah, I just joined by code. I'm waiting to join.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
it
gonna
says
do-
exits in here.
What do?
I got it. I put the code in too.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, haha. Yay! So you're saying you wanted to play Budokai 3 with me, but that's like couch multiplayer.
No. You can. Oh, actually, yeah. No, there's no online on the HD version.
No?
No, but I'm pretty sure that there's actually you can download like a computer version that has online play. But we'll figure it out, man. I mean, I think for now the easiest thing to do will be. What have you got Fighter Z on?
I have it on Steam.
Is there crossplay with that?
Look it up right now.
Thanks, man. I can do it if you want.
Well, if you open up Steam, Power World might be downloading.
Let me see. The Dragon Ball Z Fighters Z have crossplay. After updating to the new version, you might be wondering about crossplay support. Well, to put it simply, it's not happening. There will be no crossplay support between different platforms or even within the same family of consoles.
Yay.
God,
well, guess
dang,
what?
Bro.
We can't play. I've got
You
it on
have it on the.
Switch.
You have it on the Switch.
Yeah, because back when I first got
Yes,
my
you did,
Switch, I was
Stephanie.
like, oh, I didn't really care about the graphics, and then I got the PS4, and I was like, oh, kind of wish I got it on PS4, but I've always liked being able to play it on the go. And honestly, the Switch version is pretty good. Like, I don't really notice too much of a difference.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like Mortal Kombat 1 where it looks like a PS3 game.
Mortal Kombat 1 is a disgrace on the Switch.
I didn't even get it. I was gonna...
Well, can I be honest with
No.
you? I actually, like, I'm a massive Mortal Kombat fan. I've been playing since I was like 7. My uncle downloaded an emulator on the computer, and I used to play Mortal Kombat 2 using the keyboard as my controller. And like, I love it, man. And I actually really enjoy 9. I personally think Mortal Kombat 9, the restart of the timeline, is the best Mortal Kombat game made. It's so good. And then 10's great. 11's really good as well. Like, I really like the story, even though it was a little bit confusing at times. And then 1 just... like, they're gonna make another one, and I've done the DLC and stuff, but I'm just like... I don't know, man. I just didn't really care that much. The story didn't really grab me.
Uh-huh.
I haven't touched it. Like, I uninstalled it after I finished the story.
So they just keep changing the story for the game?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically how it works, right, is at the end of Armageddon, which was on the PS2, and that had every single character, Shao Kahn's about to kill Raiden. Raiden sends a message back to himself at the very start of the very first game, and that's how Mortal Kombat 9 starts. And Mortal Kombat 9 was banned in Australia, actually, when it came out, because we didn't have an R rating for video games at the time, and I had to import it from New Zealand. But anyway, so that game is Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 reimagined, and then it goes in its own pathway, and then 10 is set, I think 10's like 20 years or something after. It's some ridiculous amount of time. So, yeah, I don't know, like what happens is 11 continues basically, I think it's set 2 years after 10. And then how it works is Liu Kang, I could tell you everything, but the short version is that Liu Kang basically becomes Raiden. So Liu Kang is now God. Like he's the like God of Earthrealm or whatever he's called. Anyway, and then he goes back in time at the end of the 11th one to find, I'm pretty sure it's Kung Lao, and that's how that game ends. And then number 1, it's basically like the timeline. It still takes into account the events that took place in 9, 10, and 11, but it basically starts from scratch all over again, man. And it's just like, the way they did it in Armageddon was cool. And I think it was good. Like, people hated Mortal Kombat vs. DC because it wasn't gory and stuff, but I personally enjoyed that game, and I think it was nice to have something different before we went straight back into another timeline. And I think that's what helped, that we had a break, whereas here it's just been like bang, 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 you know? They should do something like Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks again. Change it up.
Yeah,
something different.
But I haven't finished 11 yet, but because I can't play for very long because of my hands. But when I first got it, I was already 50% done with the storyline.
Yeah.
Within the first 2 hours, I'm like, that storyline went super fast.
6
right
is
at the
faster,
beginning.
yeah. Sorry, 6. 11 is faster. I don't know. I think I said 6 because I was thinking about the amount of time that it takes to beat it 6 hours. But yeah, I mean, look, the only Mortal Kombat games I've played that I'm not really into, I think Mortal Kombat 4 is a piece of garbage. It was the first 3D Mortal Kombat, so I'll give them that. I'm not really a huge fan of Deadly Alliance either. Everything else I think is pretty good. I played a lot of Mortal Kombat Deception. It had combat chest in it. Combat chest. And
Yep, I love those.
yeah. And this is what I'm saying, right? Like, you boot up Mortal Kombat 1, and it's like story mode, tower. There's not even a conquest mode in it. And it's just like, really?
I think they needed to. They were just lazy and just wanted to bust it out just to give us something. But just like the last 2 Pokemon games, they just busted it out to give us something.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Look, that's a whole other problem within itself. That's not just a Mortal Kombat problem. That's a
no.
You know,
I know.
problem.
Yeah, it's a developer problem.
It's an every game
tired
problem.
of the franchise.
Yeah.
So the franchises are getting the people doing the franchise. They're getting tired
Yeah.
because it's going on so long.
100%.
Well, if they would just hurry up and come to the point and not having stories that take a long time and then short and then long, you get to the point faster.
Yep. And you know what? Like, I agree with you 110%. And when there's a demand for something, like, they're always going to feel that pressure. For example, right, I played through Stellar Blade. I haven't finished it because it's so damn hard. But that game, in the whole time I played it, I think the game crashed one time. But other than that, there was no bugs, no glitches. I didn't have to download 500 updates after it came out. It was a really well put together game, and that game got a lot of negative press because of like the way the main character was dressed, but the game itself is amazing. It's one of the best games I've played like in a long time. It's the combat in it is sensational. Like, it's really good combat system. But yeah, I think that unfortunately, like, I don't really pre-order games unless I think that it's actually going to sell out on release day, because that precedent has ruined gaming. Like, I don't know. People just need to be patient.
Yeah, and not be so rude about it. It's like they're doing their best, but yeah, the people are getting rude about it, and like entitled that we spend money on your games, you give it to us now because I want it now. So yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And
the entitlement has gotten worse, way worse.
It should get better with AI now.
AI. I've been playing with that. It's amazing.
It's scary.
AI should make game developing way faster.
Yeah, it's awesome, but yeah, it scares me a little bit too. But
it is scary. No one can. It is very scary. I don't think I don't know, when AI starts going into banks and which it probably already is to some extent. But if you put AI like making huge big decisions, that's crazy. Did you know that Photoshop now?
And like Rainbow Road is not allowed.
So
what?
In Photoshop now, like everything you draw there, they can use as stuff for like AI. It's like their new terms of service, and I guess people are like really upset with it.
That is wild.
They can use like everything that you do on Photoshop to like
thanks, Mars,
to feed the AI boss, right?
That's just wild.
It's on their new terms of service, and it's like people are just like kind of like upset over that because people don't read the terms of service, but those who actually do, and they're like, yeah, they use all your stuff.
Don't you guys remember that one South Park episode where Kyle didn't read the terms of service? Look what happened to him.
I don't watch South Park, but what happened to him?
I can't tell you on stream.
Yeah, that's not a stream. Your stream appropriate.
This is like a fluff around, find out kind of situation.
Yeah, pretty much. This is me. I'm offering the information. What you all choose to do with it is up to you. But he didn't read the terms and conditions, and Apple basically got him to agree to do something that no one would ever agree to do.
Yeah. That is the name of the game.
Yep.
They know people don't read those.
I talk about
there for legal reasons, of course.
Yeah, dude, I talk about terms and conditions at my second job. every day because I work in insurance for a company called The Good Guys. Basically, they sell like extended warranties for white goods and stuff like that. So like, you know, washing machines, fridges, all that kind of stuff. And no one ever reads the terms and conditions. They just think they're covered for everything. And I'm like, no, dude, that's not how it works. This is an insurance policy. Like, whenever you purchase any policy of any kind, there's always going to be terms and conditions. It baffles me that people don't think about it. But I also understand no one wants to sit there and read every term and condition. But like normally, if I'm going to go, if something's important to me and I go through the terms and conditions, exclusions, if something or like that is in the terms and conditions, I always look at that. Especially when you're taking out like, you know, contents insurance, car insurance, anything like that. If you're not going to read the terms and conditions, guys, please do yourself a favor and always look at the exclusions. There's always usually going to be something or exceptions, something like that. That's really all you need to focus on.
It's kind of like the fine lining there almost. It's like that's where it says I read terms and conditions. Not every single product I buy, but like products that involve sharing my information or something that I do. Or, you know, I always read the terms and conditions for that. Like I'll sit there for an hour and read the whole thing. Well, I'll read the parts that I care about.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't read every term. And you can't, man. Life's crazy enough and busy. Like, I don't have an hour to sit there on my butt and read a bunch of dribble. And they know that. That's why they make it so long and drawn out, man.
Yeah, they don't. But that's the thing. And
Yo, Alex.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. If you get someone who is fair, like that deals with you and is fair, they might tell you, hey, look, I know we're giving you this deal, but just be aware that this and this and this and that is written in the contract, and it says that you can't get this, this, and that if this, this, and that happens, right? Those exclusions, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Good job, Ian.
Hey, Giraffe, welcome in.
Yeah, dude.
Yep. Hi, Alex. Alex,
it's Mom's,
have a good night.
It's Momsgonegaming and exit with a sidestep salute.
Dude, I love this guy. He leaves comments on like all my videos.
Alex? Mine too. Yeah, he's super cool.
Yeah, he's always like, hey man, sorry I missed your stream. Hope you had a good time. And I'm like, you don't have to do that, man. So honestly, when I wake up in the morning after a stream and that's the first thing that I see, I'm like, you know what? Today might be alright, eh?
He's just a nice guy.
No, I appreciate it a lot. So,
Abigail, hello.
Have a good night, Ian.
What time is it? It's 3. I reckon this will probably be my last one because I'm supposed to stream. I was supposed to stream Zelda at 12:45, which was 2 hours ago.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I'm trying to keep on top of it though, because Majora's Mask is just so many side quests.
Oh, I know.
Do you need help? I'll help you out. Frosty's a Majora's Mask pro.
Yeah, I don't know why I put it off for such a long time. The time concept gave me anxiety. Now I'm like, I don't even know what I was worried about.
𝑑𝳬𝑬𝑤𝑦𝑛
What the heck are you saying, Abigail?
Idaho Winslows.
Thanks for sharing my link, Abigail. Appreciate that.
Who
It's
Windows.
Idaho.
Dibby-dabby-dooby.
What the heck does that mean?
It's just another way of saying hi.
Oh my goodness. Abigail, she's too fancy for me.
She's saying, like, is that meant to be like howdy ho? Like,
yeah.
Howdy ho.
I've heard of it. Oh, Heidi. Oh, she's doing the southern thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mr. Hanky does it in South Park.
Howdy ho.
I don't watch South Park really, but...
No, it's fair. I started watching it when I was 9, and I think that's why I swear so much. But honestly, I think it's like, I love South Park because I'm like, you know, I think that like when a lot of the time when you read between the lines in the episodes, like it's really good. Like the irony I think is what really always gets me. It's not South Park again. But yeah, like, I don't know. I've watched every single episode of South Park. I could never get sick of it. I used to watch it like every day after school when I'd get home. And they'd have like 8 to 10 episodes like in a row on the Comedy Channel. So I'd just sit there and just take it all in. I just love cartoons.
Well, I like cartoons too. South Park, I watched a few episodes growing up. I just never got into it.
No, that's so
It's like, I saw the episode, ironically enough. I saw the episode where there's a turd that lives like in the sewer or something. I'm not joking. There's like my first South Park episode. And then I think he has like a family or something.
Yeah, that's Mr. Hanky, dude. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas
Hanky.
spoon. He loves me, I love you. And
Does he
the one
sing
who,
that?
Yeah, he does. And he's the one who says howdy ho. That's why I was saying that before.
How the heck did I guess that? Okay. I almost wish I did.
My favorite character is Cartman.
Oh, hands down. I'm like, him and Randy are the funniest.
Yep. Yep. I like that Cartman always dies.
You mean Kenny?
Dead Kenny. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, good. Yeah, I feel like they stopped killing him off a while ago, and then they brought it back. Like, because I think around, like, season 8 or 9, they stopped. I think they killed him off for a while, and then Butters was, like, part of the main cast, and then Kenny just shows up again as he does.
Yep. Well, it's not South Park without Kenny.
No, it's not.
Kenny.
Kenny.
Yeah, the one that always dies.
I forget who Kenny is.
The one with the orange jumpsuit. You can't see his face. And he just mumbles constantly.
And then dies.
And then, yeah, dies. You can
God,
actually
guys,
understand
I think
him
Kenny
now.
just died. He's like, oh my God, guys, I think we killed Kenny.
Yep.
What's the chubby one?
Cartman.
Roofy?
What?
What's his name?
Cartman. How did you get that out of Cartman?
Roofy? Cartman is Cartman.
Cartman. Who the heck is called Cartman?
Are you serious? Eric Cartman. In the red
I don't know.
jumpsuit, blue beanie. Big guy.
Yeah, blue beanie, red jumpsuit.
But his name is Cartman.
That's his
Cartman,
surname.
yeah.
Eric Cartman.
Yeah, that's his last name.
Oh, okay, I get that. Okay, so his name is Eric.
But everyone calls him Cartman. Yeah.
Everyone calls him Cartman. Oh. What's that guy with the green shirt that's an adult that shows up every the green button up? And he has like
Mr.
a mustache.
Garrison.
Mr. Garrison.
The teacher.
Oh, he's a teacher.
Yeah, and we were talking about evolution. I was like, I like Mr. Garrison's theory on evolution. And you were like, what's that? I'm like, I can't tell you.
Oh, I'm sure he has a very interesting theory.
Oh,
there.
it's so bad. It's so
It's
bad.
I can see it. I can see it without hearing it.
It's great. He basically doesn't agree with evolution, so he gives his explanation. Yeah.
Yeah. It involves a lot of nastiness, doesn't it?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. I see it. I should write for South Park because I think I can read their minds here.
Maybe.
Without even watching it.
I like dark humor. I'm like, but like the reason why I think South Park and stuff is important because I'm like, it's being politically correct in a controlled way. Like, it's not like, and most of the time it's ironic, not to mention that, well, Matt Stone, I'm pretty sure Matt Stone, I can't remember which one of them is Jewish and which one of them is gay, but either way, so like they poke fun at those groups all the time, and they're like, you can't get mad at us because those are our homies. Like that's our community. Like, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I think that I think it's important sometimes to not take things too seriously. But
Of course.
I also understand that when push comes to shove and when it comes down to it at the end of the day, you know, we need to have respect for each other, look out, blah, blah, blah. I just think letting someone laugh at South Park is better than someone going out in the middle of the street and spewing hate speech for a laugh. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But South Park is such as I've seen shorts of South Park of things that I can't say here.
Yeah, 110%.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't take it personally because I don't think people should take jokes personally.
Nah.
A lot of people are getting upset with comedians nowadays. Like,
It's okay,
you go on YouTube and you see comedians literally being like people jumping on the stage and like wanting to hit the comedian because he made a joke, you know, about this or that. Like, even if they're joking about something that something that affects me personally, like, I'm not gonna be mad at them. They're making a joke. That, you know, their intention is not to hurt. Their intention is to make laugh. So
And
I think
the
intention
important thing to remember.
matters.
Yeah, dude. And no one thinks about that anymore. It's just like,
Yeah.
everyone's so
just
quick
you
to
said
jump
it.
on each other. Yep, too bad, get out. And like the thing is, man, like I think that, like, you know, for me personally, right, like I'll joke about a lot of stuff, and there's some things that are really, you know, close to my heart that I don't really joke about. But in saying that, I'm kind of like, me joking about this particular thing might be offensive to someone else, so I never really put my hand up, unless it's like something really just completely and utterly out of line. Like, I don't...
I can think of a few things.
Oh yeah, there's some lines that you don't
wouldn't
cross.
want to say to someone. Yeah.
No, definitely not. But in saying that, like, I'm open to most dark humor, and even if someone says something that I don't necessarily find funny, I'm like, I'm not going to be a cop about it. Bust, you know, like, get all up in their grill and be like, why'd you say that? Like, you're such a bad person, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, intention is important. Like, if you're saying something to be harmful, that's a different story. You know, if you're saying something and you're trying to be funny and maybe it's a little bit, you know, in ignorance, I don't think that you should be, like, I think that it's important to have discussions about things, but yeah, you don't need to condemn someone, you know, like, we all come from different walks of life. What's okay to you and what's okay for someone else is different. Doesn't mean that anyone's necessarily wrong, right, or otherwise, but, like, jumping down people's throats is not gonna, it's just gonna cause more of a divide, you know?
I think in the name of unity, people are dividing.
Yeah, and that doesn't make any sense. Like, it does and it doesn't.
No, it's an oxymoron. People are trying to unite. People are fighting because they believe they're uniting, and what they're doing is just dividing more.
110%.
Right.
And when you've got that much hostility in the air and everyone's so angry and they've got their pitchforks and picket signs and whatever, like, dude, you're not going to be able to have conversations. Like, I don't know if... Have you ever watched Channel 5 or, like, Andrew Callahan at all and, like, some of the stuff that he does?
No.
Frosty, you'd love it, man. It's really good. Like, he's kind of just there. He doesn't... Like, he does state his opinion, but when he's interviewing people, he never... Like, he never puts anyone down or starts arguments. He's just observing, and he does all sorts of stuff. Like, he... For example, like, you know, he went to a pro-Palestine rally, and then he went to a pro-Israel rally, you know? Like, completely just on the fence, just taking in both sides, right? And, like, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not looking to debate it or anything. I'm just giving you an example of him.
Right.
Like, you know, like, for example, like, you know, he went to a Satanist convention, then he went to, like, a Catholic event, you know? Like, so he captures both sides of the fence. We're talking about a guy who went to Mexico, and instead of coming back normally, he said, I'm going to document what it's like for someone to try and cross the border illegally. So he did, and he filmed it, and he got detained. Like, this guy's crazy, but he is one of the best journalists, and I think you, like me, would enjoy, like, just listening to different people from different walks of life saying different things. Whether you agree with it or not, it's still interesting to take in.
I think he's trying. I don't know who this guy is, but I think he's just trying to understand what it's like for them. Because if people if people are doing like people, let's use the example of Catholics and Satanists. I don't understand the Satanists very well, but there's a reason why they do what they do, and to me that's very interesting. Like, why is it that they? I'm not saying I agree or don't agree. I don't agree, but
Look,
it's interesting to know why they do it. What is it in them that is like, I want to follow Satan? You know?
Well,
like,
I don't think it's so. Satanism was created in the 60s by, I can't remember his name right now. It's running away from me, but he created the first satanic Bible and created the church in San Francisco, right? And like, I used to, well, one of my ex-partners, I used to live with her and her dad at the time, and this was like when I was like 19, I'm sorry, like 20, because I was working out there and it just made sense. So one night we went to go sit down and have dinner, and her dad, he's like, not your run-of-the-mill guy. Anyway, and he's like, he always usually put on like black metal or like something when we're eating dinner, and he puts on a recording from the Satanic Church in San Francisco in 1967. So we're listening to it and everything. And well, look, man, like I've read like a fair bit of the Satanic Bible, not all of it, but like parts that interest me. And I think the general gist that I find from it is that it's not necessarily about worshipping the devil. It's about self-empowerment. It's about it's about saying I don't well, not necessarily selfishness. I don't need a higher power, like being, like I don't need a god to tell me what to do. And look, like, you know, each their own, man. Whether people are religious or they're not. I'm not. I don't have a religious bone in my body. I think as long as you're not knocking on people's front doors and, like, you know, trying to force your message down people's throats and let them pick for themselves, I think that, you know, live your life the way it makes sense to you, man. More power to you. But
you're not a religious person, huh?
Not at all. No, I haven't been for a long time. So, and I think being, like, you know, part of alternative music, events that have happened in my life, kind of just, like, I don't know, like, for me personally, I'm not opposed to the fact that there's, like, a god in the sky. Well, not in the sky necessarily, but, like, I do think about how the universe was created and everything, and that just, I'm like, it seems very coincidental that everything has happened the way that it's happened. You know what I mean? So that makes me think maybe there is something behind the scenes, you know, kind of like Berserk, but I don't know, like,
Come on!
Interesting.
I respect people who, you know, stick to what they believe. I think what I personally don't like is, just like how forceful some people can be about it. Because, like, even though I'm saying this right now, as I said, I really don't care how you live your life. As long as you're not hurting anyone, that's, you know, do it the way it makes sense.
Fair game. Yeah.
I'm rambling.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you're fine, I like to hear your take on things.
Appreciate
well,
it,
I personally, ever since a young age, I grew up Catholic. My parents are Catholic to this day. My dad is a big atheist. It was because of culture that my dad even stepped on a church. My dad openly said many times he doesn't believe in God. He thinks it's all made up. My mom is way more believing.
Okay.
So
that's a weird mix.
it was a weird mix. But, you know, my dad got married in a church and everything, like Catholic church. But then I always believed. I don't know. I always, even since I was a kid, and it's not like my mom like instilled this in me. Like, she always encouraged me to believe what I want to believe, right?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she was always very open about that. She said, if you want to believe in this religion, believe in this religion. If you want to find your own, I'm not going to stop you. Find yourself.
And like, I think that's beautiful, man, because even though her own personal, like, I'm sure deep down she probably wanted you to follow in the same footsteps, but I think that it's nice, man, that she gave you the opportunity to think for yourself.
I ended up joining a different religion when I was 18, of my own volition, religion I believe in to this day. And but I always had a big belief in God. I just don't. I can't fathom, and it just seems impossible to me that a world that is so organized and works so intrinsically, and it was created by something that exploded, and somehow it made like everything make sense. And to me, that makes no sense. Like
110%, and that's the one thing that always like reels me back in, man. Like, I've never been religious, but I'm not opposed. I mean, look, man, it's like, I always say this, right? Like, hear me out. This is going to sound absolutely insane, but let me finish. So, like, you talk about flat Earth. I don't believe in it. I'm just going to say that right now. However, my opinion of that is based on the information that has been provided to me by books and facts that have been confirmed by another body or a group of people that I don't know, I don't have any connection with, and I have never established any trust with. So I'm not saying that the Earth is flat, but I haven't actually gotten in a spaceship, gone out there and gone, yep, that's round. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah.
So I'm very much open to having conversations about possibilities, because your reality is based on the facts that are presented to you. But sometimes we do find out later that facts are not actually what they have been presented to us as. So I think it's important to be open to things without wearing too much of a tinfoil hat, because you'll drive yourself insane.
Critical thinking is what's important here. You need to understand that not everything that is given to you will be the truth. Sometimes you need to look for it yourself to find
100%.
the actual truth. It turns out actually that there's a lot of people who believe in flat Earth. I personally, I stand exactly where you stand. You know, I've never seen it for myself. I don't know. I do believe the Earth is round because there's been many historical proof of it. There's been many studies, you know, and things you've learned. Now, can I say 100% sure? I guess I can say 99.9, I guess. But I've never seen it myself.
Yeah, I just think it's important to leave yourself open to stuff, like, you know, because even if doesn't turn out to be, like, even if it doesn't turn out to be true or whatever, you're a better person at the end of the day for taking the time to still listen. And when I say better, not necessarily a good person, but like, you might learn something about yourself, you might learn something about the world. That conversation could lead into something else, you know. So when you choose to just shut off and go, no, I'm not even gonna, like, you're stupid, I'm not even gonna discuss this. And look, there are some things that even for me, I'm like, nah, dude, like, I'm sorry, I can't get around that. But, you know, I think for the most part, if we try, like, yeah, it'll lead to good things for us, whether it's internally or externally.
Yep. So, you guys, we're gonna go raid Mystic Korea.
Yeah, wait, I'll do that too. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm like, we can just do one massive raid if you guys want.
Yep.
Frosty, is that cool?
What is it again?
We're gonna raid Mystic Korea.
Mystic Korea.
I'm gonna be streaming again after this in like probably like 20 minutes. So,
okay.
All right, let me get.
Did you do her recently?
No, not at all.
Okay.
But yeah, honestly, let's do this again. I've had a really good time, like, hanging out with you guys. It's been good.
Yeah, we gotta do this again. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do?
Are you gonna keep streaming, man?
Probably not. I've been going for almost 4 hours already, so
that's
probably
fair.
Yeah, probably not. Probably hang out. I'm probably gonna hang out in the Discord and do some.
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe doing a Discord stream this weekend as well. I'm gonna do Bomberman 64 on the weekend, and then after, I was thinking about doing one of the Pokemon movies. So if anyone wants to come check that out.
Did you have fun, Stephanie?
Cool.
Thanks for playing, Steph.
That's cool.
Yeah, thank you, Stephanie.
She's so cool. She's like, I had so much fun, she said.
It was fun.
It definitely was.
Why can't I find
Yep.
Oh, there we go. I couldn't find. I'm subbed to Mystic, but for some reason she wouldn't pop up. I don't know why.
Mystic Korea.
Yeah.
Hashtag exit rage. I'll do the redirecting too. Let's just bombard.
How do I do the redirecting?
Okay, so on your computer, what you need to do is go to YouTube Studio and go into the particular video.
Okay.
And then you know how it says details, customization, analytics, monetization? On the left, when you go into a video, the video details.
I have manage.
Wait,
No,
she's
I don't have
doing
that.
she's doing Pal World.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the new update.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking for oh my gosh, I didn't mean to play that. I was looking forward to talk to you a little bit more, Exit, but
Well,
we can do it next time.
Yeah, no, me too, man. Like, honestly, like, I am really enjoying it, especially because, like, it's the first time that we've talked voice to voice. But I was gonna say, man, like,
Yeah.
we can do another stream, and I mean, I'd love to have a chat with you off stream as well sometime, man. Just, you know, I feel like you and I, yeah, like, even today, like, literally when you were responding before, man, and we were talking about like the flat Earth stuff and religion and all that, I was just like, I feel like it's good, man, because like you're not totally agreeing with me, but I see a lot of you in myself when I hear you respond about stuff. Like, and look, I'm not perfect, man. Sometimes, you know, I give not the greatest responses. I'm not having a great day. I'm, you know, got a bit of a short fuse in comparison or whatever, but like, yeah, just the thought processes seem to be very similar. So yeah, I look forward to talking.
I think
more.
one thing I enjoy is that it's very good to talk to someone that you know you can disagree and you're not gonna burst into fight.
Nah, dude.
Right? And you can disagree and be like, yeah, but I still love you, dude. It's fine.
Yeah, like I
it's cool.
genuinely have, like, even in chat, man, like I have fun when we're talking about stuff, and even if I don't necessarily agree, a lot of the time I do, but like I feel like I walk away, like I said before, you know, like when you shut yourself off, you're not learning anything. I feel like I learned something, or I feel good after it, you know. So, and like your streams, man, when like the stuff that I come in and share, I don't really share that stuff in anyone else's streams. It's just yours. So like,
Thank you.
I'm an open person, but like I don't go into everyone's stream and talk about that stuff. It's because I genuinely, like, there's been heaps of times, man, where I feel so much better, like even just having a basic, you know, bare bones conversation about something where I can only give you limited information through the keyboard, but
Right now, hobby.
your responses are always good, so I appreciate it, man.
Yep. All right, let's go on our rate then.
Yes, thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys playing.
Okay, so I'm gonna send it, but I can't.
Oh, you want to redirect?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, go into manage videos, and then like you'll be looking at like your channel content, videos, shorts, live.
Well, it says live redirects, allow channels can redirect, and then I have specific channels. No, I'm in the wrong spot.
You go to customization and just go down to redirect, and then just click.
Do I not have it?
Click on that. Just add.
Yeah.
And then it's choose specific video, and you go on the tab on the right, and just put her link or look for her. Yeah, you have to. You don't?
I thought I did.
Well,
if you don't. And then go down to where?
It'll be down the very bottom.
Wait, are you doing it off of where? Your YouTube studio?
Yeah, that's where Exit told me to go.
So just go into the, so you know how like where you'd edit your details in your video and stuff, like your description, you can add tags, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's where I went.
Yeah, and then
I have details and customization.
Yeah, customization.
You're there.
Scroll down to the bottom, and it'll literally say redirect.
And just click add.
Nope, I don't have that.
I wonder. Oh, I don't think you can. Are you monetized?
Are you monetized?
No.
That's why.
That might be the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that might be the problem.
Sorry about
that. I have it redirected.
My watch hours just jumped up to 801.
Let's
or
go.
1801.
I haven't checked mine in ages.
Well, you guys monetized already, so. But I was almost there last year, and then I stopped streaming for 3 months, and now it's catching up to me because it took
That'll do it.
half of my watch hours. I was 1,000 away. I was at 2,000 something watch hours, and then it took off almost half of my watch hours.
Yeah, because it's
So I've been struggling to.
it's in the span of 12 months. So yeah, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
All
Because
right.
now I'm in my 3-month mode where I'm starting to try to get back to it.
What are we using?
That's a good question. I just put hashtag exit Ray, but should we do hashtag?
Exiting the Frosty mom.
Okay, we can do that one.
Mum's Frosty exit.
Mom's Frosty exit, yes.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
Mom's
cool.
lemons are Frosty. Exit.
Do you want to do that one?
No. That's so suggestive.
The after dark kind of true.
All right, Mum's Frosty exit it is.
Mom's Frosty exit.
All right, done. There's the hashtag, guys. All right, shout out to my community.
All right.
Shout out to Frosty's community and Mum's community. I appreciate you all. Thanks for having me, guys. Let's go raid, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.
Okay,
All right,
awesome.
you
Thank
guys. Bye bye. Stay frosty,
Okay,
guys.
bye.
Bye bye.